What if you drained the oceans? The Earth's oceans cover more than 70% of its surface, holding about 97% of the planet's water. These vast bodies of water play a crucial role in regulating climate, supporting marine life, and shaping the geography of our planet. But what if, hypothetically, you could drain the oceans? What would happen to Earth and its inhabitants? The immediate effects. Draining the oceans would lead to some immediate and dramatic changes. Exposure of the ocean floor. As the water disappears, the entire ocean floor would be exposed, revealing underwater mountain ranges, vast plains, deep trenches, and other geological features that have been hidden for millions of years. The Mariana Trench, the deepest part of the ocean, would become the lowest point on Earth, a colossal chasm reaching nearly 11 kilometers, 7 miles, below sea level. Climate catastrophe. The oceans act as a massive heat sink, absorbing and distributing solar energy. Without them, the Earth's climate would become extremely volatile. Coastal regions that were once moderated by the ocean's presence would experience extreme temperatures, with scorching hot days and freezing cold nights. The lack of oceans would also disrupt global wind patterns, leading to unpredictable and severe weather events. Mass extinction. The oceans are home to millions of species, from microscopic plankton to the largest whales. Draining the oceans would destroy these habitats, leading to the extinction of countless marine species. The loss of biodiversity would have a cascading effect on the food chain, affecting land animals and humans who rely on the ocean for food and resources. Altered geography. The absence of water would dramatically reshape the planet's geography. Coastal cities and regions would be left stranded far from any water source, while vast areas of newly exposed land would emerge. However, this land would be barren and inhospitable, consisting of salt flats, sand, and the remnants of the ocean floor. The Earth's surface would be more rugged and uneven, with vast stretches of desolate landscape. The long-term consequences. In the long term, draining the oceans would lead to even more profound changes. Loss of oxygen production. Oceans are responsible for producing more than half of the world's oxygen through the process of photosynthesis carried out by marine plants and phytoplankton. Without the oceans, this critical oxygen production would cease, leading to a depletion of atmospheric oxygen levels over time. This would make it difficult for many forms of life, including humans, to survive. Massive ecosystem collapse. The interconnectedness of Earth's ecosystems means that the loss of the oceans would cause a chain reaction of ecological collapse. Freshwater systems, dependent on the hydrological cycle driven by the oceans, would dry up, leading to the extinction of many freshwater species. Forests and other terrestrial ecosystems would also suffer as the climate becomes more hostile and less stable. Economic and societal impact. The global economy is heavily reliant on the oceans, not only for food but also for transportation, energy, and tourism. The loss of the oceans would cripple industries like fishing, shipping, and coastal tourism. This would lead to widespread economic collapse, social upheaval, and potentially the displacement of billions of people who live in coastal regions. Geological changes. The massive weight of the oceans exerts pressure on the Earth's crust, affecting tectonic activity. Draining the oceans could alter the balance of this pressure, potentially leading to increased volcanic activity, earthquakes, and other geological phenomena as the Earth's crust adjusts to the sudden change in mass distribution. Could we survive? In a world without oceans, survival would be a daunting challenge. Humanity would need to adapt to extreme climate conditions, find alternative sources of food and water, and cope with the loss of essential ecosystems. The technological and societal changes required to survive in such a world would be immense. Some imaginative solutions could include massive desalination projects to reclaim water, bioengineering plants and animals to thrive in the new environment, and building advanced climate control systems to stabilize temperatures. However, even with these innovations, the loss of the oceans would mark the beginning of a new and likely harsher chapter in Earth's history. Conclusion. Draining the oceans is a thought experiment that highlights just how vital these bodies of water are to the stability and habitability of our planet. The oceans are not just vast reservoirs of water. They are the lifeblood of Earth, regulating the climate, supporting ecosystems and sustaining life. The idea of a world without oceans serves as a stark reminder of the interconnectedness of Earth's systems and the importance of preserving our natural environment. Without the oceans, life on Earth as we know it would cease to exist, leaving behind a barren and desolate